Right then, so just picking the BSA Goldstar back up from Wibsey Motorcycles. Wibsey Motorcycles, here it is, fantastic little dealership and workshop, and they've turned round the wiring loom fault on my bike within 24 hours, no charge. How's about that? So highly recommended this place. They've got all the BSA stock upstairs and some used motorcycles and new scooters downstairs, and cracking staff, and can't recommend them highly enough. And in fact they've even donated me a very hefty motorcycle lock and chain, which will be a giveaway on the channel one way or another shortly. So thank you, Wibsey Motorcycles, for everything that you've done. Absolutely brilliant. If you've got a BSA, or any other bike for that matter, that you need some work doing on, or if you're going to buy a BSA, if you want to buy a BSA, a Goldstar or a Bantam or a Scrambler or whatever, this is the place to come. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah, I love places like that, where you can establish a great ongoing relationship with them. Look at that. Diesel. 190 a litre effectively. Soon be £2, won't it? I don't know. Yeah, cracking bike this. I really haven't ridden it enough, so I must make up for that. Down to 3 bikes now. Obviously the all new Voge DS800X Rally, my Moto Guzzi V7, and this BSA Goldstar. So this will be getting some more attention. And as I've said in the past, and I stand by it, whereas this engine may not be anything like as refined as the Royal Enfield 650s, I think it's a boatload more fun. And it's certainly got just got a bit more shove in the mid-range. Okay, it might top out a bit earlier, but you'd still squeeze, certainly 90 plus out of one of these. But that's not what they're meant for, of course. Now, this little area here, for those of you that might be remotely interested, is Clayton Heights. And you'll see why in a minute, because I shall just cast my eyes to the right for a lofty view of Bradford. There we go. How's about that then? There we go, that's Bradford. And I don't know how much you can see just from my relative position here, but over there, can you see Lister's Mill? Not sure if you can on the GoPro, but there's the famous Lister's Mill at Manningham. Should be more or less in the middle of your screen there. Lots of history in my home city there. Sadly a shadow of its former self, but I've spoken about that extensively in the past, so we'll not go there again, eh? Of course, back in the early 90s when I was a traffic cop, hey, this was part of my stomping ground. Used to fly around here, literally sometimes, chasing stolen cars. chasing them in either a Cavalier GSI or Ford Escort RS 2000. They were what were called the Urban Crime Fund traffic cars. So the well, the Escort RS 2000s were the Vauxhall equivalent with the Astra GSIs, not the Cavaliers. But we had 12 of them, 6 of each. They were particularly useful for inner city work, a bit like this, because the bigger traffic cars, excuse me, the bigger ones weren't quite agile enough to chase all the little tinkers around these side streets. But the RS 2000s and the GSIs, you could handbrake turn them and all sorts. They were very, very manoeuvrable. Of course, my days in traffic predated the Stinger. The Stinger, you know, the bed of spikes that you concertina out into the road to deflate the tyres of a vehicle that's refusing to stop. So that came along after I had moved out of traffic. In fact, I seem to recall the first one I saw was just after I'd been promoted sergeant out of traffic, so I was a PC in traffic. Got promoted and came out of traffic onto uniform response, and I think it's at that point that the Stinger came along. And that area you can see up there, those houses up there, that's Ollerton. A big housing estate. Chased a few bad misters round there before now and all. Oh. Not quite the sartorial, pastoral, beautiful landscapes that you're used to on this channel, but what the heck, why not? There we go. This is Cocking Lane. Dealt with a few bad smashes down here in my time. You get cars being pursued and they come battling down this steep hill and end up straight through that fence there. I mean, look at the state of that fence, still bearing scars from 1990s when we used to chase twacked cars straight into them fields. Hey, good old days. Can't beat the characterful sound of a single. There's just nothing quite like it. I mean, other engines can be a little bit anodyne, but a single's a signal. A single's a single, and there's no mistaking it for what it is. The old estate in that direction, the old Ollerton estate, and then there's these recent builds to the left. Not somewhere I'd like to live now, unfortunately. Yeah, anyway, so just a little short extra video really. I just thought I'd bring you along collecting the BSA after having its little issues fixed. And once again, a final shout out, Wibsey Motorcycles. What a brilliant place. Particularly if you've got a BSA or you're wanting to get a BSA. I think even two-wheeled Willie, who lives absolutely nowhere near here, got a bike from Wibsey Motorcycles. I think it was one of your Royal Enfields, wasn't it? Anyway, they know you're there and they watch your channel, that much I do know from yesterday's conversation, or the day before's rather. Alright, so I just thought I'd bring you along. Yeah, Wibsey Motorcycles, highly recommended. And yeah, the Goldstar back on the road and hopefully looking at a good bit more mileage. There we go, just a quickie. Catch you on the next one. I'll see thee.